Salut à tous les amis, on est de retour pour la suite de Vampire à Swansong. On s'est arrêté ici la fois dernière après qu'on a un petit peu remporté le duel du dialogue. Et on va continuer parce qu'il y a pas mal de choses à fouiller. Donc, let's go. Alors je vais pas trop parler, évidemment. J'essaie de dénicher un petit peu tout ce qu'il y a. Et des choses aussi, on va essayer de chercher des choses aussi qu'on n'a pas trouvées. Parce qu'il y a pas mal de zones qui sont restées fermées, qu'on pourra peut-être débloquer dans cette partie. Alors c'est un jeu, il y a déjà des gens qui l'ont déjà terminé, c'est un truc de ouf. Moi j'essaie de l'avancer au max, mais il est assez long, ça dure entre, allez, 8 et 10 heures de jeu à peu près. Donc je pense que on avance bien. Si on fait des grosses vidéos comme ça de plus d'une heure, je pense qu'on devrait bien avancer dans l'aventure. Moi je peux pas pour l'instant. Bon. Allez, continuons à fouiller.
This is where I met Moore for the first time. Human logic is beyond me. What's the point in doing that?
Son of a bitch wasn't messing around. Have you seen all that cash?
A souvenir from the Hong Kong Stock Exchange. Nice collection. Working for us has its advantages. Lydia and June at the beach. A safe. Now we just have to find the code.
Ok. Là, il n'y a rien. On va essayer peut-être de discuter avec le mec dans un instant. Ok. Allez.
Officer Baker, can I help you?
Were you the first person to arrive at the scene of the crime?
Yes, sir. My partner and I were the first to get here.
Just tell me about it.
We got the call around 2:20. The caretaker had called because a resident was injured. It took us about 20 minutes to get here. The poor guy was in a panic. He told us he'd seen one of the tenants, Jason Moore, enter the building, and he looked hurt. He was being held up by his 2 bodyguards, and he was bleeding a lot.
Did he see the wound?
Yeah, he said the victim was holding his right hip. So I went upstairs with the caretaker. We saw blood in the elevator and on the landing. I rang the doorbell, but nobody answered, so the caretaker opened the door. I identified myself. There were traces of blood leading down.
Did your partner come with you?
No, he stayed in the foyer to secure the entrance to the building.
Did you touch the body?
No. There was nothing I could do to help him, so I secured the scene. I put my gloves on to take his ID out of his jacket pocket so we could identify him. Then I called it in.
Where was the caretaker during that time?
I told him not to come inside, but he followed me. When he saw the corpse, he was really shaken. He wouldn't let go of me.
Then what did you do?
I called for backup. They told me that forensics would get here as soon as they could. They were out at another case. That was their top priority.
After that?
I secured the entrance to the apartment. After that, I searched the ground floor. There was nobody around. But from the looks of things, somebody searched the apartment. When Sergeant Lehane got here, she took care of upstairs. It's a good thing, too, because it took everyone else another 15 minutes to get here. She didn't find anyone there.
So there's no sign of the family then?
Nothing. The place is empty.
If you remember anything else, let me know.
Of course. I should put some money on that.
Bon. Alors, dossier confidentiel, machin. Ok. Il y a toujours pas mal de choses à lire.
Dijon, are you making plans in case things go south? Or are you planning to leave us?
Ok. Très bien, ok. Bon, un indice de récupérer.
An auction. Acquisition of lot 87. Dijon Siege. Trumpet belonging to
Ok.
the palace.
Mhm. Là, c'est fermé. À mon avis, c'est une espèce d'armoire. Bon. Je pense qu'il n'y a plus rien à fouiller ici. Allez. On va aller voir. Avec lui. Et le manger.
June at the beach.
I should put some money on that. Sorry, Agent Smith, but I'm a little busy right now.
Fine vintages imported from Europe. Moore knew how to treat his guests.
Alors, est-ce qu'on a des zones qu'on n'a pas fouillées ici? Ah, oh, on n'a pas fouillé là. Ah, c'est la chambre d'enfant, je crois. Oula. D'accord. Ok. Ah oui, ok, les chiffres correspondent aux lettres. D'accord. D'accord, bon. On va voir plus tard ça. Encore des docs.
Jason's daughter.
Ok, c'est bon. Allez, ferme. Voilà. Quelques petites photos.
June's whole life in pictures. June dressed up for Halloween.
Ok. Ici.
June celebrating her 4th birthday.
Là.
Jason and June, probably on a beach in Costa Rica.
Il y a même Paris à la Tour Eiffel. Bon. Bah, je pense qu'on a tout vu de ce côté-là. Bon. Ok. Rien. Une batterie. On va essayer de parler à la meuf. peut-être quelque chose d'intéressant.
You must be Smith.
Yes.
Rickman.
Have you found anything?
Not yet. This is the girl's room. There's no sign of her. I guess that's a good thing.
I'm going to take a look around. Let me know if you find anything.
Okay, Smith.
Bon, rien de spécial. Ah, l'appareil photo.
Did you inherit your mother's artistic talent, June?
C'est tout? Bon. Je vois pas ce que je pourrais faire de plus dans la zone. Hein.
A bathroom with a shower and
Ok, là c'est fermé. Je peux pas y accéder.
a shower and a tub. June's father spoils her.
Bon. Rien de spécial ici. Bon, je pense qu'on a fait le tour dans la pièce. Hein.
Find anything?
Nothing yet.
Poor kid. Interesting. Hurry up. We need something, guys.
I'll finish here and I'm on my way.
Interesting.
One of the weapons is missing.
It's okay. Don't worry.
Looks like Lydia's planner. A rope. Who'd leave that lying around? There are bloody prints on these bags. Oh, there are blood stains on the garbage chute. Ugh, what a stench.
J'ai beau tourner en rond, je vois pas ce que je pourrais faire de plus. Donc on va aller dans l'ascenseur, hein, et on va voir où est-ce que ça nous mène. Ah, ça descend. Ah, à un moment donné, il parlait de parking, alors peut-être on va descendre vers le parking. Ah oui. Voilà, ok, la zone de parking. Très bien.
Hey,
Ah.
mister. You can't go into the parking garage. It's a crime scene.
Agent Smith, FBI.
Oh, hi. Officer Norton. Hey, they didn't tell me you were coming down.
Got something?
Wyatt saw Moore leave at 2:25.
Wyatt?
The parking attendant, part security guard, part valet. Anyway, a car that belonged to the victim left in a hurry. Or at least he thought it was Moore, until he found out he got his head cut off. There's skid marks on the ground and signs of a minor accident at the exit. He must have really been in a hurry.
Well, I've got a few questions. Where's the witness?
Wyatt? He's in the security booth over there. He's super nice. I don't think you'll need to question him again.
You mentioned skid marks.
Yeah, they're very distinct. They start from his parking space and go all the way to the exit. They clean this place twice a day, so there's no doubt they're fresh. The driver peeled out of here in a hurry.
And you said there was an accident near the exit.
Yeah, minor one. Broken headlight, paint marks.
Do we know what kind of car it was?
Yeah, we called it in. It's the victim's sports car. Wyatt said there's only the sedan left.
Did you find anything else?
No, that's it. Since we're still waiting for forensics, we gotta be careful. But you know how it is, right? Let me know if you have any other questions.
Bon. Allons voir la porte.
Nothing yet.
Ouvrir la clé, ouais, bah j'ai la clé de toute façon. Alors, qu'est-ce qu'il y a dedans? Document. Encore du blabla. Rien de plus. Ok. Un de plus. Allez, on va aller... Non, on peut pas discuter avec elle. Non, ok. Ah, il y a une petite zone là, peut-être il y a le gardien. Non, je vois une personne là-dedans. Ça doit être le gardien. La sécurité. Très bien. Allons voir ce qu'il a à me dire, lui.
Hello, Mr. Bazori.
You must be mistaken. I'm Smith, Agent Smith.
Yeah, sure.
Do I know you?
Everyone knows who you are.
Is it just me, or are you pals with all the cops around here?
Let's just say I'm pretty intuitive. You know what I mean. In the years you've been hunting us, you've acquired a hell of a reputation among our kind. I didn't know you would come. I'm not looking for any trouble. I didn't do anything wrong.
Just who the hell are you?
Me? I'm nobody. The name's Wyatt Alvarez. I was embraced 5 years ago.
There's hunting them when Quentin King ruled Boston.
Unfortunately for me, the blood of my sire was already weak. So I can still catch glimpses of the sun, but I don't have actual powers.
Who created you?
His name was Victor, but he died last year.
Do the kindred know you exist?
Yeah. I followed the rules, but the prince told me he never wanted to see me again, so I try not to make waves. I try to help out, here and there. I'm hoping someone will notice one day, and I'll be allowed to become a true kindred.
That's not very likely, if you ask me. I hope it works out for you.
I'm doing what I can. Actually, if you could put a word in with the prince, I'd be eternally grateful.
I don't get involved in that kind of thing.
Of course, obviously. But seeing as how I'm already working for your child, Mr. Underwood, I thought that maybe...
You work for Beryl?
Yes, I also work at a red salon, a couple of hours each day.
What do you do there, exactly?
Cleaning, mostly.
What are you doing here, then?
I thought it was a pretty cushy gig. It leaves me with a lot of spare time, even while I'm on the job. And it also means I can live at night.
Are you involved in what happened up there?
Not at all. I swear. I've got a sweet job here. I'd never risk it.
What can you tell me about Moore?
I saw him a lot. He's the tenant I got to know best because of his working hours. And he was the most generous when it came to maintaining his cars, too.
Did you see the bodyguards today?
James came by earlier this evening to move Mr. Moore's car, but I haven't seen them since.
That'll be all for now.
At your service, Mr. Bazori.
Ok. Tic tic tac.
An old glass bottle taken from the trash.
Ok. Alors, qu'est-ce qu'on peut fouiller d'autre dans la zone? Rien de plus pour l'instant. Qu'est-ce que j'ai pris? Ok, une clé. De la voiture du... D'accord. Bon. Alors, voyons voir ce qu'il y a dans cette pièce. La sortie. Oula. Oh, c'est là où on met les déchets, je pense. Ah, c'est fermé. Là aussi. Bon, on va tous les essayer, hein. Peut-être qu'il y en a une d'ouvert par chance, mais je pense pas. Non. Non. Ah. Il y a peut-être quelque chose dans cette zone. Il faut trouver peut-être un pied de biche ou un truc comme ça. Alors, qu'est-ce qu'il y a ici? Ok, bon, un spécial ici. Et tic 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 tic. Alors. Ok. Il y a un truc. Hein. Non, je peux pas. On va reparler au mec, peut-être il a d'autres choses à nous dire.
How do you open the dumpsters in the garbage room?
What dumpster?
The dump... Are you toying with me?
No, but the cops already looked. There's nothing.
Ah, début de la confrontation. Très bien. Une erreur possible. D'accord. Alors. Là c'est mort. Toc toc toc. Est-ce qu'on peut augmenter ça? J'en ai assez en plus. Ouais, 85 quoi, c'est bon. C'est obligé que je gagne, là. 86 sur la base direct.
You sure you want to piss me off, Wyatt?
No, no, no. Of course not, Mr. Missouri. That's not at all what I wanted to do. Listen, we're just gonna forget this conversation ever happened.
Excuse me? You didn't just try to corrupt my memories, did you?
Oh, no. I'm so sorry, Mr. Missouri. I shouldn't have. I know. How can I make it up to you?
Ah. J'augmente un peu, ça m'amène à combien? Ah, 74, ouais. Allez-y. Hop. C'était sûr. C'était sûr, ça.
You're taking a big risk by messing with someone like me. I'm sure that's not news to you.
Yes, I know. But it doesn't have to come to that. I meant no disrespect. Obviously.
Obviously. So you could open this dumpster for me. Open it now.
Just promise me you won't touch anything. Some of my stuff is in there. Please, don't touch it.
Ouais.
I've already wasted enough time with you.
I can't just open the door for you like that. I really can't.
Really?
You've got to understand. I can't let you see what's inside.
I've been
Okay.
threatened by the Prince of Boston. Do you really think I owe you anything?
That's not what I meant.
You talk too much. Open the door.
Right?
Ok. Voilà. Les 3 étapes gagnées. Nickel.
Open.
Wouldn't you rather tell me
Sans
what's
faute.
hiding in there?
Well, I cook a little. A guy's got to survive. I don't
Parfait.
have to tell you that. I don't make a whole lot of money here.
What do you cook?
Oh, a little of everything. But I've got all my stuff in. Yeah. And kinda illegal, too.
Such as?
In some recipes, well, I use vials of kindred's blood, for instance.
Whose blood?
Well, it depends on what I can find.
Okay, but what have you got right now, exactly?
If I tell you, can it stay just between us?
You're not fucking going to start again.
Okay. Okay, I managed to obtain some of Quentin King's blood.
Where did you find King's blood?
You can find anything on the black market, you know.
So you're not sure it's actually his blood?
Yes, it is. I had it tested. And when I used it in one of my formulas, the effects were off the charts. It took me a week to come down, and I still don't know if it was real. That guy was something else. One more thing, boss.
Don't call me that.
I hope we'll meet again, Mr. Missouri.
Bon, là, y a rien.
Nothing.
Et ici. Ah! Là, il y a forcément quelque chose. Qu'est-ce qu'il y a dedans? Oh putain, la tête! Eh ben voilà, la tête déchiquetée. Ils sont allés jusqu'au parking pour le déchiqueter, le bordel.
If it was a bodyguard who died in the lobby,
Ok.
what the hell is more?
Bon, on va essayer d'ouvrir tous les autres, on va voir. Hein. Peut-être qu'il y aura d'autres indices, hein, je sais pas.
Packaging to be recycled. Wyatt's makeshift lab. And it's not meth.
Ok. Qu'est-ce que c'est que tout ça?
Old chicken feet.
Ok.
A shoe.
Des chaussures.
Out leather.
Ouais, bon, pourquoi pas.
Wonder what he's cooking with that garbage. Who would want
C'est quoi ça?
that? Empty soda can.
Ouais, prendre. Ok, consommable. Très bien.
Nothing of interest. Ugh, packaging to be recycled. There's nothing in it. A vehicle ran into the wall.
Meet me there. Right on.
A vehicle ran into the wall.
Nothing yet.
He must have gotten mixed up in some nasty business.
I've just got one more question.
Yes. What do you want to know?
I think we're done here. Thank you.
There.
Sorry, Agent Smith, but I'm a little busy right now.
Find anything?
Nothing yet.
Did you find anything?
Did you inherit your mother's artistic talent, June? A bathroom with a shower and a tub. June's father spoils her.
FBI. They're sending in the cavalry.
Bon là je sais plus quoi faire les amis, hein. Je tourne en rond, je tourne en rond. Je sais pas quoi faire, c'est pour ça que je parle pas trop.
Sorry, I'm
Parce que je sais plus où aller.
He was decapitated. It was a pretty clean cut. Wet laundry. Mold. It's been here for several days.
What a bloodbath.
Did you find anything?
Nothing yet.
How can I help you, Agent Smith?
I went through your trash.
So? Are you interested in one of my ingredients?
That's not really what I've got a problem with.
What?
You didn't tell me about the man's head in a plastic bag.
What? But what the hell? Is it more?
No, that head belonged to one of his bodyguards.
But it wasn't me, Mr. Missouri, I swear. I don't know anything about it.
It was one of our servants.
Oh, yeah?
Do you know what that means?
But it's not me.
There will be an investigation. It belonged to someone, Wyatt.
Of course. I hope you'll find whoever did it.
You don't seem to be too worried.
Well, yeah. I didn't do anything. And if you had anything on me, you wouldn't be trying to intimidate me.
So, what's it like to be a thin blood?
You're curious, aren't you? Usually, you hunt us down without asking any questions.
There are rules, Wyatt.
Yeah, but I never asked to be this way. If you look at it that way, I'm innocent. If that means anything to you.
J'ai foiré mon coup.
Your sire is the guilty one.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You can't judge a child for
Je pensais qu'en descendant du parking j'aurais d'autres infos, j'en ai eu. Mais j'ai raté mon truc.
It sucks. Yeah, I can still go outside during the day, but it's not all it's cracked up to be. The descendants just can't understand. Sure, it's nice.
Nice. I've been roaming the night since 1745. Do you have even the slightest idea what that does to you? How it changes you without realizing it, without wanting to. It eats at you from the inside.
But I'm still not complete. So, if I had to choose, I'd rather live at night and be like you. Thin buds are the dregs of society. We're always wondering what's gonna happen to us. You, of all people, should know that. If we want to be like you, even a little bit, we have to come up with potions that have a temporary effect.
I found your cook shop.
You didn't touch anything, though.
Don't worry about it.
Thanks, Mr. Missouri. Happy to help.
Ok. Bon, je pense que j'ai plus rien à faire ici. Ça on l'a vu tout à l'heure.
Taken from the trash. Even starving, I wouldn't touch that. I won't stoop that low.
All right. Do you know if our backup's on the way? It should take a long time.
Still looking.
souvenir from the Hong Kong Stock Exchange. Deeds, stock portfolios. Moore doesn't just manage the Camaria's business. Moore's ambition could have made him one of our own. Instead, we made him our slave. June in Costa Rica.
Damn it, Lydia. I can't do it without you. If you could just see June. I can't tell anyone. I'm not gonna make it. I'm sorry. I apologize for everything. I should have left. The three of us should have gone. Stayed at Pura Vida the way you wanted. I'm so sorry for what they did to you. I'll always love you, Lydia. Forgive me. Forgive me.
Mom! Dad gave me a phone this morning for the first day of school. He surprised me, and I'm coming to see you tonight. Don't tell Abuelita, it'll be a surprise to her. And Dad's coming too. I can't wait to get there. XOXOXOXO.
Bottle of disinfectant, obviously handled by someone who was bleeding. It must have been used to dress a wound. The concept of a laundry basket seems too abstract for some people.
The number you have dialed is not in service.
Poems in Lydia's mother tongue.
Voilà les amis, on tourne, mais je sais pas où aller. Hein. J'essaie de fouiller un maximum. Il me reste qu'un seul indice en fait. Il me reste qu'un seul indice, mais je trouve pas. J'ai fouillé de fond en comble tout le bordel. De A à Z, j'ai parlé à toutes les personnes. Le code, j'arrive pas à le déchiffrer. De la salle, donc à mon avis, peut-être c'est là le dernier truc, mais je suis pas sûr. Je pense qu'il y a encore que des documents.
It seems like gardening is a real passion for Lydia. Not sure Jason shares your enthusiasm.
Donc là, je sais pas. Je sais plus quoi faire. Je sais plus quoi faire.
Sorry, Smith, but I've got work to do.
My ship ended up at the bottom of the sea as well, like my other lives. My ship ended up at the bottom of the sea as well, like my other lives.
Huh. You managed to calm him down. I thought that would be impossible.
Yes, and he was I've just got one more question.
Yes. What do you want to know?
Do you know his wife?
Mrs. Moore is a model resident. She always has something nice to say to the staff. And is the first to welcome new neighbors, too. A true lady.
Do you think she could have been having an affair?
She's a very respectable woman who loves her husband very much. I don't know what sick kind of world you live in.
And you would certainly not like to find out.
They had their ups and downs, just like any couple. The staff had noticed that she went to Costa Rica fairly often without her husband.
Was she thinking of leaving him?
Not at all. Just the opposite. She begged him to spend more time with her and their daughter.
Do you know where she is?
Mr. Moore told me she'd gone to their home in Costa Rica. She goes there pretty often. She's an architect, and she likes to work in her home country. She has family there.
Do you think anyone could have been so angry with her that they could have taken it out on her husband?
Oh, no. I don't think so. It's true that lots of people could have been jealous of her. But not to that point.
I think we're done here. Thank you.
Bon, je pense qu'on va aller directement vers la sortie. Hein. Et on va aller quitter les lieux parce que bon, il reste un seul indice, mais je trouve pas du tout où est-ce qu'il est. Donc je pense que ce sera un petit échec de ma part de cette mission, mais bon, c'est pas grave. Allez, on reprend l'ascenseur. On s'arrête là. Voilà, nickel. Alors, ouais, bah oui, j'ai pas rassemblé de tout, ouais, bah voilà, je sais. Hein. 123 de récompense, d'expérience, ça va. Hein. 125, pardon. Bon, là, on a eu quand même pas mal de succès, je trouve. Alternative, vous aurez pu, ouais, bon. Alors, est-ce qu'on prend les chats ou M et même? Non, je pense qu'on va aller vers MM. Hein. Oui, on fera les chats la prochaine fois. Allez, go. Je pense qu'on va s'arrêter là, les amis, une fois qu'on sera arrivé dans la mission.
Unification, huh? The Nev's gonna take care of you. You're all gonna pay for what you've done. Nothing you'll remember.
No! Don't leave. What?
Bon les amis, je pense qu'on va s'arrêter là. Hein. On s'arrête là pour cette partie. On est en prison, tout simplement. Et on essaiera de s'échapper de cette prison avec eux-mêmes lors d'une prochaine vidéo. N'hésitez pas à partager, à vous abonner à la chaîne évidemment. Et on se retrouvera très prochainement pour la 4e partie. À la prochaine. Ciao, bye bye.